When we say it, we speak it. Point blank, cause believe me, we mean it. Point blank, if you watch us, you see it. Point blank to the Lord Almighty, point blank.
Alright.
I wasn't born to be settled.
Hallelujah. Brand new program a take over. Hosted by Lisa and Erika.
Till you make it.
For the future. If you no want watch it, we no care disappear. We talk straight, no go round thing, we no fear. God is the protector around here. Point blank a take over the atmosphere.
When we say it, we speak it. Point blank, just believe me.
Welcome to Point Blank. Hi, I'm Lisa.
I'm Erika.
And today is going to be all about Canada. Yay! So Canada Day is coming up, and basically it is just celebrating Canada's birthday.
Yep.
So I think this year it's 153
Okay.
years that we've been up and running. So we just want to give a shout out to that. Yeah, so tell me, what is your favorite thing about being Canadian?
Well, one, definitely free healthcare.
Yes, definitely.
I just love, just our perception around the world. Like, it's hilarious that everybody thinks that, we're so polite, and we are, but, don't mess with us either. And, yeah, so I kind of like that, feistiness that, we have, and I think it's kind of left over from being part of the Commonwealth in England, because English people are kind of, saucy too. And so we have some just attitudes that have stayed over from them too. So how about you?
What do I like about being in Canada? It's just everything, the freedom.
Yeah.
Just being able to, go to the doctor and just having it covered. I love how clean Canada is, because I've been to the US a few times, and they have certain areas that are manicured and nice, but then other areas that are just really full of garbage and just really dirty. And actually my brother's ex-girlfriend, when she came to visit, she's like, it's so clean here. It's crazy clean here. And it's just something that you don't really notice, right?
Yeah.
But we have, city workers going out and cleaning things up and just trying to keep it clean so that it's really pretty. And I love, because we live the mountains, right? So the Rocky Mountains is where we live in Alberta. And so just the beauty that comes with just being in Canada. We don't all live in igloos.
Yeah.
There's just so many great things about being Canadian. I think it's just, Canada is just a great country.
Yeah.
And obviously we're proud to be Canadian.
Yeah.
So what is Canada known for?
For sure, hockey.
Maple syrup?
Beavers.
Poutine?
Nanaimo bars.
Caesars?
What else?
Cold winters.
Cold.
Brutally cold winters.
Winters.
Lots of snow, igloos.
Yeah, igloos, which we don't live in, thank you. The politeness, I think we were talking about that earlier, of Canadians, but we do have a little something, something. We have some spice, just like our Caesars.
Exactly, that's right. It's like a Bloody Mary, but better.
Yes.
So let's talk about popular snacks that are Canadian snacks. So ketchup chips.
Nanaimo bars.
Beaver tails. So beaver tails are these donuts that are shaped into the shape of a beaver tail, and you can get sweet or savory toppings on it. So it's literally a huge deep fried donut, right? And then you just get the toppings that you want on it. We're known for Tim Hortons, which is a fast food chain that specializes in coffee, tea, and donuts and other food items.
Yeah, poutine, which I'm not.
Love it.
Yeah, she loves it.
It's just basically fries with gravy and a bunch of cheese curds, which I'll probably show you a recipe on how to make that. Mm-hmm. And the Caesar, was it not created here?
It was in Calgary, yeah.
Yeah.
It is a Calgary creation, yes.
So what goes in a Caesar?
Tomato juice, vodka.
Worcester
sauce.
Tabasco sauce.
Tabasco sauce.
You can rim it with celery salt, and whatever you garnish it with. Usually it's just celery or pickled asparagus or pepperoni.
Right.
But you can also get it pimped up like with like a mini slider on it, and just whatever else you want to put in it.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's good for hangovers.
You know, when you first hear that there's clam juice in there, you're like, I'm not sure about that. But when you try it, it's really good.
It is. Peter tried it though, and he was not feeling it.
Really?
Yeah, he wasn't feeling it. No, it was kind of funny. Actually.
But he likes his Jamaican rum.
And so do I.
Right?
Okay, not right now, people.
Yes,
not right now, but yes.
Now.
Overproof rum.
I know, like, the difference, like, I know in the U.S., their Smarties are like rockets here, you know, like the hard little candy.
Yeah.
And for us, Smarties are chocolate covered.
Yeah.
Little Smarties.
Little Smarties, yeah.
So that's different too.
Like kind of like M&Ms, but Smarties, yeah.
Exactly,
yeah.
and we say A a lot.
We say A a lot.
We say A a lot, and sometimes we don't even catch it, but we always say, yeah, that's cool, eh?
Yeah, and something I noticed too, like, we say for fuck's sakes. Yeah, sorry, I'm swearing, but like, it just cracks me up because I went to a comedy show and this guy's like, never have I ever heard for fuck's sakes or we just say a lot of like holy shit and like just things that are very Canadian, but also I've realized too that is like totally an English thing too, to say that. Like,
well, and weed is legalized here in Canada.
Yeah.
There's like weed stores.
Yeah.
If you're into that stuff.
Exactly. What else?
I like how like our gun laws compared to the US.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's a little bit more restricted, and not everybody down there that you piss off or you get road rage, you're going to get shot, you know?
Yes, it does happen, but not as often.
The US is so much bigger than Canada, but also, I don't know, Canada just feels safe and clean and just happy and home, right?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love visiting the US. I mean, you know, obviously I love Hawaii and California and stuff like that, but I think
Oregon is really gorgeous.
Yeah,
too.
even Seattle. I love Seattle as well. Not saying that everything is bad, but just there's just such a big difference, you know, when you come to Canada and the US. So
shout out to Kelly in New York too, one of our followers, and hey Kelly. So like I love New York too. I haven't gotten to like explore it quite as much as I would like to, but yeah, there's like a lot of different places in the States that
what are your favorite places in Canada then?
So unfortunately I haven't gotten to travel around Canada as much as I'd like. So that's one thing I would say I wish was more like the States, like to travel state to state for you guys, it's a lot cheaper, but for us to travel like across, I want to go to PEI and like the Maritimes so
but
badly.
it's almost cheaper going to...
It's cheaper to go to Europe.
To Europe or Mexico than it is to go from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Yeah, so...
Which hopefully, we hope that will change one day.
I hope so, because I really feel like if that did change, if it was cheaper to travel across Canada, then we would be putting a lot more money back into our country too, especially with how the times are going right now. Like, I think a lot of people would love to explore because it is very beautiful. It is so different, like going from province to province. But like, I've been to Saskatchewan, like to Moose Jaw, to Saskatoon, Regina,
Kelowna, BC.
Kelowna. Oh
Vancouver.
my gosh, I
Have you been to
love.
Vancouver?
Oh yes, yeah, definitely a few times to Vancouver.
Have you been far out east, like past Toronto?
No, just to Toronto. I think, I don't think I've never like even stopped in like Ottawa or Montreal. My brother's been to Montreal and he says he loves it there.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Europe there, and So yeah, those are definitely places that I want to go, and like to Edmonton, obviously, because it's 3 hours away.
Well, and with the whole COVID thing, now that there's not really international travel, maybe like a lot of people will be visiting, you know, within their own country. I know,
and maybe taking more road trips, right?
Exactly, and that, you know, like, okay, because we live close to Banff, and usually Banff has at least 4 to 5 million visitors every year.
Very transient.
Because it's very beautiful. It gets really busy though, which, you know, we know and we try to avoid during the busy times.
Right.
But I mean, it's just, our backyard is the Rocky Mountains, Lake Louise, Banff, Lake Moran. It's beautiful. And I guess there's also Whistler and stuff in BC, which is the same idea, like cute little mountain town, nestled, romantic, beautiful to look at. You're outdoors, if you love outdoors, like being out in nature. Yeah. It's really stunning.
It is. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really a skier or snowboarder, so I'm more like, I'll stay in the ski lodge and like drink some hot chocolate and with some like Baileys in there, and then I'm happy. But yeah, I'm not really a camper either, so no.
Just sit in a nice cabin.
I like hotels, or a nice cabin. Or even if it was an RV that you're in, but it's like, you know. Yeah, I mean, I know. Trust me, don't make comments about this. I know it's not camping. It's glamping, whatever, but that's just how I roll. I've done camping when I was younger, and like, but it was basically us just getting super drunk and passing out from drink. So yeah, it didn't bother me then because I couldn't feel the rocks in my like back because I was too drunk to notice. Now that I'm older,
Yeah, so like my husband's family is in Ontario, so we go visit them. And I have family in Toronto, but I love like the Niagara Falls area because we go down south. Like Niagara Falls is really pretty and beautiful. But I've never gone past like Toronto to like Montreal or Ottawa or PEI or New Brunswick, and I would like to see that.
Yeah, me too. Nova Scotia.
Yeah, just to kind of get all of Canada, even, you know, like Yellowknife and Whitehorse and stuff like that.
Northwest Territories.
Yes, just to check it out to see what it's like. I know that they have like train trips and stuff that you can do, which are, you know, affordable and they're nice. So it's almost like if you like cruises and stuff, then that would be something to look into as well.
I love trains. Like I've taken a train from here to Banff. Yeah. And that was so gorgeous and just like so nice and
peaceful, probably.
Peaceful and just. It's just cool because you get to see things that you don't really see while driving or get to, I guess, appreciate while driving.
Yes, true.
So it's kind of nice to travel that way as well. So yeah, that's definitely a way. Also, I was thinking too, like in the States, you guys call it beanies, but we call them toques.
Yes. And my coworker or my manager, Felicia, hi, because she watches the show. But anyways, so she's like, the beanie. And I'm like, no, it's a toque. And she's like, no, it's a beanie. I'm like, it's a toque.
Yes.
And she'll say certain things that I catch. Like Americans, a lot of them, like, they say, huh? And she says it a lot, and I find myself saying that. And then sometimes I find her saying a. So you kind of like rub off in each other.
Definitely.
Which is really funny. But now she's almost Canadian. She's going to take her citizenship test and she's going to be fine. We're not going to kick you out of here. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love being Canadian. I'm grateful that Canada took me and my family in, you know, from Thailand when we were going through the war. We were supposed to move to Australia because it was closer, but Australia, they weren't taking any more refugees. They already reached their max limit. So we ended up coming to Canada and it was just really, it's great. It's just perfect for like my family just getting starting all over, learning a new language, learning new rules, and just all the opportunities that is given to us now. Like, you know, we are the first generation here. Yeah. And I'm happy and I'm proud and I'm feeling very blessed and grateful for everything that Canada has opened us up with welcoming arms, and it's amazing. Yeah. So I am proud to be Canadian.
Right. And you found your husband here.
Exactly.
Too,
and
right?
I found my perfect husband here who's Canadian.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah, my daughter's Canadian, and also then, like this new little one's going to be Canadian, so they're first generation Canadian, and so that'll be cool for them. And the same sort of things, like I'm just grateful for, a place where I can be myself, I can have my views, and nobody is trying to oppress me, like, because I, like, as much as, yes, there are issues and problems, but for the most part, like, we have it pretty easy, and we live in a beautiful country, nice fresh air, just like, I don't know. Most people are friendly. It's cool to, like, be able to go out and people are just like, hey, and you don't even know
for the most
them.
part, exactly. Most Canadians are friendly when you come, and if you need help, or we're more than willing to help you. Canada, our flag is red and white, so that's why we're wearing red and white, and our flowers here are white.
Yes.
But we just wanted to give a shout out to Canada. It is going to be our 153rd birthday.
July 1st.
And we're just proud to be Canadian. And whether you're Canadian and you're watching us, or if you're American or from another country, that's so cool. Let us know below where you're from.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of you there. And what's your favorite Canadian hockey team?
I am an Edmonton Oilers fan.
And I'm a big Toronto Maple Leafs fan.
And we live in Calgary.
Go Leafs, go. I'm sorry,
Oilers,
Flames.
go. Yeah, sorry. Not sorry. All I can say is Gretzky. That's, okay. Yeah.
And Crosby.
Yeah.
Most of the great Canadian, or most of the I can't even talk. Most of the great hockey players are from Canada, Ontario area.
That's so true. Yep.
So, fact.
Yes.
Like, hockey is just embedded in your blood here, right?
Yeah. So,
and
a cool moment.
We live in Calgary.
Yep.
And Calgary is known for the Calgary Stampede, and lots of people visit every year.
Yes. Yeah, lots of people visit, and there's been some incidences there too where some other things have happened that made us infamous. And
but anyways.
Moving on.
Moving on. Isn't your favorite animal the beaver?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all,
wow.
So there's two meanings for beaver.
Yeah.
One is a woman's private parts, and then there's the beaver, the animal. So have you actually ever seen a real beaver up close?
Yes, I have, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, they're super cute, and just, I have seen them. Yeah. But yes, I guess we've all seen, well, who are girls, a beaver up close.
Oh,
well,
my goodness.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's Canada Day, not Beaver Day.
Yeah, see, we just have a sick sense of humor, people, so I'm sorry, and this is, and we do love God, but I know God loves my sense of humor too, and he's probably just like, you're something else, Erika. You and Lisa just have to take it too far sometimes.
We always have to take it too far. We are who we are.
Yeah.
Point blank. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed this episode. We will see you guys next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
So for this poutine recipe, you're going to need potatoes, salt and pepper, some water. I have some beef broth, cornstarch, canola oil for frying, and some poutine cheese curds. So now we are just going to prep the potatoes. So you got to peel your potatoes. You can use any potato you want. I just had these yellow potatoes. You can use russet potatoes. the bowl. So now you just want to slice them, so you can do them whatever thickness you want. Like mine. Try to keep them all the same. And then they go into the water, the bowl of water. And I'm just gonna soak them in the water to get as much starch out of them. I soak them usually for about 30 minutes before I fry them. Just have sat for about half an hour. We're just gonna get them as dry as we can. So I just have a cloth here. Gonna press them. So now we're just gonna make the super easy gravy. So I have 2 cups of beef broth here. We're just gonna bring it to a boil. So now the beef broth has come to a boil, and in here I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch with a 1/4 cup of water. I just mixed it really well. Now you're just going to pour that in. And then just reduce the heat and whisk it. So you can see that it's already getting thick. Just bring that to a boil. You're just gonna turn it off. So that's the consistency that you're looking for. So you're looking for that consistency. That thick, delicious consistency. So now I have some oil in a pot. And you just want to make sure that the oil is hot enough. So a trick that I usually do is that I put chopsticks in, wooden chopsticks, and then if you see it bubbling, then it's hot enough for it to go in. And then so I'm going to do them in 2 batches. You don't want to overcrowd them, and it should just take a few minutes. So these have been frying for about 10 minutes and they look nice and golden and crispy and delicious. So I'm just going to take these out. So the fries are done. Just gonna lightly sprinkle salt because the gravy will be salty. And now we are just gonna put these together. So now we're just gonna put them together and then put them in the oven for a few minutes to melt the cheese. So quickly, I just put the fries with 1 scoop of gravy and the cheese curds on top, and now they're going to be going into the oven and broil for a few minutes to get that cheese a little melty. So then in the oven, they've been broiled for about 5 minutes. The cheese curd should be melted like this. So straight out of the oven they are. And if you want a little bit more gravy, you can definitely add more gravy. It doesn't hurt. And there you go, a classic Canadian poutine. And look at this cheesy deliciousness. Canadian drink, you're going to need vodka, clamato juice, lemon, pickled asparagus, celery salt, Tabasco sauce, Worcester, salt and pepper, as well as ice. So first we are just going to rim the glass with lemon. Then I'm going to dip it into some celery salt. So it looks like that. So now I am going to put in some ice. Two ounces of vodka. You can put more if you like. Then some clamato juice. Dash of Worcester. Dash of Tabasco. Pepper. Dash of salt. Give it a quick stir. And in goes your pickled asparagus. And there you go. Super easy Caesar. You can use anything for garnish. You can use pepperoni sticks. You can use celery, which is quite common. I prefer pickled asparagus. And this is it. Canadian Caesar. And there you have it, Canadian poutine and a Canadian Caesar. Happy Canada Day, everybody.
Welcome, yes, to a brand new inspiring program. Definitely. That's very informative. Tell them, you know.
When we say we speak it, point blank, please believe me. We
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll give you a taste of what the Canadian anthem sounds like.
Okay.
I'm obviously not the singer here. It's Erika, so if I sound like a dying horse, that's probably me. I am proud.
You are, yes. And you should be.
So there's two versions. So in Canada, there is English and there's French. There's two different versions of the anthem as well. And of course, we're going to be listening to the English one.
Yes. My French is not very good anymore.
Please rise for our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all our songs command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.